Hey there guys, welcome back to a new episode. In this one, we are looking at Nndm again because of course Nndm stock has now kind of rocketed, well it has rocketed to new highs. We're currently set at a price of about 14.42 and we can see that over the past 5 days things really are picking up. So realistically, I did say in last episode and I think a lot of you guys were agreeing with me and a lot of people have been saying it. Generally speaking, when we see these direct offerings, the stock price does fall a little bit and that is to be expected, but overall it does have a positive effect on the company for the long term, and we are already starting to see this one pay off with the share price over the past 5 days. So obviously we're up quite significantly now with about a 37% increase, and over the past month we are starting to pick up some traction, moving closely towards this $15 point. We are not far away from it at all. The question is, how long is it going to take to get there? How long is it going to take us to hit $20, and what is the real potential of the stock? Well, of course, in tonight's episode I'm giving all of that kind of good stuff in my opinion. If it sounds like a plan, guys, please do leave a like and subscribe. It would go a mile. On top of that, if you do want to come talk to us on Discord, link to the Discord is in the description, and if you enjoy the videos, feel free to become a channel member. So of course, before we do start, please do not click on any links in the comment section that are not from me, and as well make sure that you are taking this video as not financial advice and of course as entertainment, and making sure that you are doing your own research because I am not a financial advisor. So with all that being said, we are going to jump straight into this episode. Guys, yeah, looking at our screens right now, we can see that over the past month, this one really is starting to pick up traction in the more recent days. Of course, a bit of that dip is coming from that direct offering, but from there, you know, we really are starting to see a bit of traction as this company does have a lot of good news coming out. There is a potential merger, and I do believe there is a CEO or director change, which is really showing some ambition for this company and some real growth potential into the future. So of course, if you do want to watch some other videos on the actual merger and all that kind of good stuff, potentially, I'm not going to be covering that one in this episode. We may cover it in a future episode later in the week, or of course earlier into next week, but that is going to bring some big news realistically, and of course a lot of hype is definitely going into the stock surrounding that one. So realistically, guys, I think it really is a decent catalyst that we are seeing now, and I think we could actually see this one see a bit more growth if we are lucky up until that date. And of course, with Nndm in the position that is in right now, i.e. being one of the more hyped cheap stocks on the market, it does have a lot of potential room for growth. So realistically, if it was to see a few more days of growth past that 15, if not the $16 mark, I would not be too surprised at all. But at some point, I think it is bound to sell off. Hopefully, I say hopefully, and I know it sounds bad, but obviously we do want to get this one at the best price that we possibly can. So hopefully we can see a bit of a dip at some point in the next week, and I think that would definitely set us up for a bit of a healthy correction, which will hopefully put us back on the growth by the end of next week. So realistically, guys, it is a good company. You guys already know that, and I think with all the good news that is coming out, we are seeing some big potential. If you are going to be buying this stock, I don't think it is a bad buy at all in my opinion. But now, with all that we have been seeing recently, if I was going to be buying this one, I would be buying this one as more of a long-term hold, as I really do see a lot of big potential for this one in the long-term future. So yeah, guys, overall not doing too bad recently. I think this growth is probably going to continue as more and more good news does come out, and if we do have a look even over the past 6 months, the growth is actually picking up in traction. We are now up about 800%, and that is obviously a significant portion. So we can see if this one does continue, we really will be past 1,000% growth in the past year mark by the end of only the next 2 or 3 months, and I don't think that is impossible. I think it would be a fantastic thing to see. But like I said, if the company does continue at this rate of growth, if it doesn't basically underperform or disappoint investors, I think we will be seeing a lot more growth. But yeah, hopefully a little bit of a sell-off will be coming in the next few days because we are up significantly. But overall, guys, for a long-term investment, I don't see this one as a bad company at all. Like I said, if we can get in at that discounted price in just a few days, probably a better option. But realistically, you know, for the next 2 to 3 years, definitely a decent hold stock in my opinion. So of course, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please do leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye until then.